We've only won one of our first three league games. In the first game, Diego Hernandez came in as a substitute because he's coming off of injury, and literally 2 minutes later picked up another injury. And we're hosting Fukuoka in the AFC Champions League quarterfinals today. Let's see how it goes. And it was that first game that we won against Daejeon 6-1. Svetkovic getting a brace, Kang Seung Jin getting an assist, McAtee getting a goal and an assist. It was just like we were all over them. And then, of course, as you can see here, Hernandez comes in the 59th minute, leaves in the 61st minute. He's out with a twisted ankle for what ends up being 3 to 4 weeks, and he is still out. After that, it's been kind of meh. We drew 0-0 with Jeju and lost a close game, to be fair, 1-0 away to Ulsan. Now, the bookies have us as favorites at home, but close favorites, 7-5 odds versus 9-5 for Fukuoka. They're currently 5th in their league and we're 5th in ours. Let's go see how it goes. I've also realized I've made a horrible mistake in that I cannot keep all of the new 18-year-old center backs, and 21 of them is 22 straight. So today we have Kim Joo-hyun, who's really that deep line playmaker kind of replacement maybe, but also knows the ball playing defender. So he's going to come in and play the right center back. And Jung Sun Min is a central defender that likes cover. So we're going to play that on the left side because he's very strong footed. But I literally can't keep them straight. I'm a little nervous about, it sounds crazy to say like you won a game 6-1 and you're nervous about your attack, but Svetkovic has 2, McAtee has 2. It's not clicking as much as I thought it would. I was really disappointed in the Jeju game. The Ulsan game was close, but I'm sure it's fine. And you could even say in the Jeju game, we were lucky to get out of there with a draw because although we had more shots and more shots on target, they created a clear-cut chance. But I'm not exactly sure how you create a clear-cut chance, but still only have 0.14 XG. It was a drab game. Let's just put it that way. So here we go. Not the best form to be taking into the quarterfinals. You would hope for a little bit better. And again, you would think you could pack out the stadium, right? Like is this not a big deal? It seems like it should be a bigger deal than what it appears to be in terms of our fans showing up. Anyway, Cho Young-wook is on a slide because he's mad, and this goes back to I've usually had really good dynamics in this save, and I have screwed it up. But I didn't didn't remember that he was the vice captain. I wish it would have said like, you're about to take away the vice captaincy, because I was like, captain, but we already had a captain. Anyway, maybe that's just excuses. It probably is. But yeah, if we can get out of here without conceding, that would do us a whole lot of good. Fairly even game thus far. We have all of the possession, though, 73%. My goodness. But not a lot happening with it. We'll do one more encourage before halftime. They're not minding that. They're, rah-rah from the gaffer on the sideline. Not great. I told them I was happy that we've dominated possession because we have. The other option was we've not shot enough to do anything, which is also true. But I thought, again, if we dominate possession, we're limiting their ability to potentially score on us. So that's probably okay, but we're not really taking advantage of our home field or home pitch. Oh, I just used an American term. Shame on me. I was about to pause, but we're going to get our second highlight of the entire match. Let's see. Plays it back. Kim Joo-hyun. Okay, takes his time. No pressure. They're playing in that 4-4-2 diamond, so we should be able to exploit the wings where we've got some real good talent. Yeah, that's the idea, lads. They're packing in the middle, trying to shut down James McAtee, but here comes Lee Yu-hyun down the wing, taking his time, but he gets a cross in. It's a tall one, and Cho Young-wook pings it over. Let's take a pause here and take a look at, right, not going. I actually want to see if that does anything for ratings, because, maybe they're doing all right. No, we're just, it's not that we're stinking up the joint up top, but it's just not really clicking is how that comes across. I'm not real sure what to do about that. We could put Cho Young-wook up top. Svetkovic is motivated, though, so maybe he needs to just come off, and we'll bring on Lee Dong-jeong. Maybe? I changed my mind. We're going to leave it for right now. I hate to disrupt what we got going. We'll do one more shout here. Come on, boys. Give us something. Cho Young falls. They're shutting us down. You know what I should have done? I should have said, let's exploit the flanks. So we'll do that. All right, so I've changed the tempo, like raised the tempo in the passing a little bit further, added countering in transition, and we're going to take off Cho Young Wook and bring on Lee Dongjiang. We've moved Marco Antonio out to right back, and Dennis comes in at the ball-winning midfielder role, but not a whole lot. Like, I keep coming back to, I guess for a Champions League game, you go like, is this a strong enough team? But I guess with it being the Champions League, you'd expect there to be more challenges. All right, Samuel chips it out. All of their back lines scrunched over to one side. That's interesting. Interesting choices there. Long ball. Okay, where's the keeper? Oh boy. Oh, is this going to be an 18 or 22-year-old making a mistake? What are we doing? Why is the keeper? Okay, whatever. Take your time, lads. Oh, McAtee. Okay, Kang Seon Jin. Find somebody, mate. Okay, we're all on the same part of the pitch, lads. Spread it out. We're exploiting the wings, right? Go to the right side. Okay, we'll go to the left side. That's fine. Bypass that midfield block. They're clogging up the middle. Marco Antonio with acres of space plays a quick ball into lead. Oh, it just pings it wide. Could he have taken an extra touch to bring that down? Maybe, or maybe drawn the keeper out and then passed it to, I don't know if that was Svetkovic or McAtee, but Svetkovic is there. Another one that goes wanting. It says that McAtee's exhausted, but mate, like you're playing, like that's 2 highlights in a row. I think we're leaving everybody on. This is an important game. 5 shots, 2 on target. A real push here at the end. Dennis, the Australian, not the menace, right on the cusp of the 90th minute, pings it over to Kang Seong Jin, who's apparently injured. When did he get injured? I thought that was he's tired. Oh, I thought the keeper coming out there was going to be problematic. Okay, I've paused here to see what's going on. Hampered by injury. Fantastic. So we'll bring on Min-Soo Kim. And we don't really have anybody to take anybody else's spots. So that's how we roll for now. Oh, I thought the splurge of highlights there was going to be what we needed. We have gone way up on the XG to 1.62. Much better second half. I probably should have reacted a little bit better to the 4-4-2 diamond. But I think we could take some positives from this, and I'm going to tell the lads that. We should have won. Trust the process. We'll be successful to keep that up. I agree with that. Like, that's not me bigging them up. We got out of here not conceding. All we need is 1 away goal, and we are through. So let's go do that. And we've lost another attacking player to a calf strain for 1 to 2 months. Time for the kids. It turns out you're taking a somewhat big risk by replacing large chunks of the back line with teenagers. So this is against Daegu. It's actually the game in between the 2 games I'm going to show you today, but it was just so epic, I felt like I just had to show you. So we're in the 33rd minute. We're gonna build through this, my friends. Okay? So Machado comes down. Koyo slots one home, and I'm like, bro, what's happening? Nothing really happens after that. It is now the 70th minute, about to be the 70th minute. I brought on some of our starters because we have rotated heavily to try and not die in March and February with the number of games, and obviously focusing heavily on the Champions League. So Murphy's now in. Pings one over. Koi Kangmin. McAtee lays it off. I thought that touch was a little heavy, but he just slots it home. So at this point, I'm thinking, just take the draw. Just take the draw. We had a little bit of momentum. I can't remember if I left it because I definitely had gone attacking because we just had, like, our attacking verve has gone in the first part of the season here. So I can't remember if I left it on attacking, which it would indicate not. But pretty sure I dropped it back to, like, balanced from positive. And then this happens. We are in the 88-14 on the clock. I almost said the 88-14 minute, but it's the 88th. It is the 89th minute. I'm flustered. Let's just watch. Right back throws it in. Let me just go ahead and... My man with the hair. Let's just keep an eye on the just turned 19-year-old. He's like 19 in 3 weeks. Okay. And... what are you doing? Like, heavy touch. Maybe it's an animation. But then just like... Nah, man, mine, and just takes the man out and gets a red. Which leads to this. Yes, I did sub on. I had a sub, another center back. Maybe it's this guy. Are they talking about what they're going to be doing? 90th minute. It's 89:33 on the clock. We're talking like, I don't know how we did a substitute that fast, but let's ignore that for now. Takes a touch after an easy pass. Right down the middle where we have players. Slots it home in the 90th minute. We end up losing 2-1 in a game we should have won. We created the clear-cut chance. We had 10 shots to their 7, 3 on target for each team, better XG, more possession. But a 19-year-old just absolutely destroying a man. We needed that win. Like, let me just show you where we're at in the table. Yeah, it's not good. 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses, and a +3 goal difference somehow. I mean, it's early days. The board's not upset, but it's like, oh my gosh. So anyway, now let's go play some Champions League. So here's how it's looking. Obviously, we've got the 0-0 on our side. El Hilal 1-0 over Sepahan. El Ittihad is down on a 2-0 scoreline to Al Duhail. And Shanghai Port is down 1-0 to Kashiwa. Now, from a tactics standpoint, we're going to stay positive, I guess. It really hasn't worked the entire season. We cannot even fill out an entire bench. Diego Hernandez is still 5 days out. Min-Soo Kim picked up an injury for 2 to 4 weeks in training. And then Kang Seong-jin is still out for 11 days to 4 weeks. We also have Lee Dong-jeong, who's coming off of an injury and is not fully match sharp, or like physically capable of going, I should say. His match sharpness, he's also not fully match sharp. I don't feel real good about this, to be honest with you, because it's like, oh, let's take him off. We have Kang Sang-woo, the 34-year-old left back, or we could put Cho Young-wook on the other side and put Kim Dong-woon up on the right side, the youngster. All we need is a goal. All we need is a goal. Even if they score a goal, we should be through. I did read the rules, remember? I read the rules. And I've remembered that I can play as many of my foreign players. Well, not as many, but I can play more foreign players. All right? We're all sick and tired of getting bad results. Yeah, no one cares. Our fans clearly don't care. Maybe the team has picked up the malaise of the fans not showing up. Yes, the first goal is important, considering we don't have one, and there's an away goals rule. Are you confident of a good showing? Yes, of course I am. We have a lot of confidence. I'm not sure why we have a lot of confidence, but we're going to say, okay, they're 3-1-1 in their last 5, which is better than ours. But it's not like they're 5-0 and 0. Is that how you say that? 5-0 and 0? You probably say they've won all 5, or because we'll say undefeated, but that in draws. Anyway. Okay, lads, come on. Okay, we got the first shot, 2 shots early, 0.28. Okay, we seem up for it. Lee Dong-jeong's not going to make it. He's already down to a yellow half heart. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's do a little encouragement. No, it's not. Let's see what happens in this part of the game. McAtee brings down the throw-in, brings it back. Okay, Marco Antonio rotates over, takes a couple of crazy touches. Okay, I was going to say, can we pass? Get out of... we're using the sideline as a third defender there, guys. Okay, nice run. Plays it in. It falls to Svetkovic, who can't do anything with it. I thought he was going to somehow... Was that Darwin Nunez that did that? Like, blocked somebody by jumping at them. Okay? And I did start, yes, if you're like, wait a minute, that's the guy with the hair that got the red card. Because he got a red card in the league, and he got banned an additional 2 matches, so we have to, like... There's so many games, he has to play. It's like, congratulations, you got a red card, and now you get to start this game. And we've scored. Koi Kang-min with the assist to James McAtee. But it's like, if we played the other person that plays right center back, then they're exhausted for 2 days from now when we have another game. So let's watch this again. Lee Dong-jeong with a probably a little too saucy of a pass because there was nobody on him, but it works. We won't complain. We've got our goal. And we don't need to do an encouragement. Should we lock it down now? Bring the bus back. You would think they're at home, they would be going for it, but they've already conceded, and they don't have a single shot. We have 68 to 70% possession, passes 92 to 71% possession. Okay, lads. Lee Dong-jeong is probably coming out at halftime, or maybe like right after. Nope. He's perked back up, but he's coming off on an injury. So I think we do need to sub him off because we need him in the league. It's so crazy. Why? Why there's so many games? Yeah, Kim Dong-woon, the average winger. I think he's actually more of a natural winger. No, he's not a natural anything. Should we just leave him on attack? On inside forward? All of that's bad. All of that's bad. We're going to swap this up. I'm going to put... No, we're not. We're going to leave it. I was thinking, like, put him on support and Mekati on attack. And defend and support here. But then I probably have to switch the midfielders. And that's too much work. Let's just make one change. Oh, two changes, really. Choi Young-wook switching to the other side. Okay, they get a shot early on. They probably got the hey guys, we're not going to win this game now. We have to score 2 goals. So all we have to do now is not concede 2 goals, he says, ominously. Here we go. Oh boy, so I was thinking about something, but we didn't. Okay, Choi Young-wook brings it down. He says, I'm still an inside forward. And it, wins it back, as you do. Go on, son. Koi Kan-min, our playmaker, 1 of 2. Oh, I was gonna say, look at all the space. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Oh, he's drawing 2 defenders. What? Why did we take that back there? Mekati! It's like here, bro. Take a touch. Oh. Instead, we're going to play it back to Marco Antonio, the ball-winning midfielder, to take a shot from, what is that, 25 yards? Why? Why did you do that? Jeez. Look at the momentum graph. If we could just get one, we could consider subbing Alex Murphy off because he's 1 yellow card away from suspension, but we don't want to do that yet because we need to keep on keeping on. Do we? We really don't have any subs. Like, that's what's freaking me out, I think. I don't think Kang Sang-woo is a striker, FM. Oh, I'm wrong. He can play anywhere except in the spine of the defense. This game's important. I say we keep plugging away. If not for anything else, then for my reputation. If we make a Champions League run, like, let's go, boys. Maybe we take the... No, they're playing well. It's like, maybe take the center back off, but no. Like, we're rocking and rolling. Oh boy, here we go. Here it comes. Okay, nice and calm. Okay, we got a connection with our ball-winning midfielder. You'd think you wouldn't play it to the guy who's just designed to destroy attackers, but cutback pass. Lovely job, Kim Dong-woon. James Mekati. What? That was just calm. That was lovely and calm. Let me make my subs here. We've gone aggressive. We've got essentially up and down the spine and then the left back, right? So bringing on a guy who's exhausted, but we don't really care about his career at this point. Kang Sang-woo comes on, so we don't get the yellow card for Alex Murphy, and we swap out the midfielders. Surely we're not going to concede 3 goals in 5 minutes plus, any added on time, right? Kim Dong-woon. Why did I doubt the young lad? He's like, you told me to drive to the end line. Not as a winger, as an inside forward, but I'm gonna cut it back to James. James Mekati. Yes, proceed with the tactical change after the goal. Oh no, I said it, didn't I? Keeper comes out. Oh, he collects it. I did think about subbing the keeper out to avoid our starter getting hurt because our backup is real not good. But okay, there's the red card man. Didn't lose possession to take somebody down. Kim Dong-woon's feeling it. He's on a 7.5. I'm in the Champions League, baby. Let's go. Right back to Dennis, who has a heavy touch, but wins it back. Okay, we're just running around. Plays the ball forward. Kim Dong-woon. Is he going to score? Yes! Yes! Second goal of the season. Forget having a 6 finishing, my friends. What a, bring down of the ball and then smacking it home. I think this angle's going to do it some justice. Ball over the top. Backline's throwing their arms up, asking for offside. Lofts it over the keeper and pings it off of the corner of the bar and the post. It was real tight, but he's got the vision. He's got the vision. It counts. I was gonna I was gonna praise, but who cares? Look at those ratings, lads. We are sick and tired of getting bad results. What a result! That's an outstretched arm. That's as good a win as you're likely to see. I mean, we could be a little over the top, I think, after the malaise that's been in the squad. Let me go do the press conference. So it looks like this. Kashiwa is through over Shanghai Port. Is that who we were playing? We already looked at this, and I don't remember. El Attihad comes back to beat Al Duhail 4-3 on aggregate, and Al Hilal through on an easy 4-0, as you do. So yes, it is against Kashiwa Reysol, who are 10th currently in J1 League. Sorry, I was going to say J League 1. J1 League. They're 2-1-2 in 5 games, so still early days. And then they have gone on quite the run. So 5th and 3rd in the last couple seasons, so they're pretty good. Let's just Kagoshima 2-3-2 in 7 games. Oh, that's a bit sad now, isn't it? So my friends, unless something crazy happens, I'm gonna bring you back for the Kashiwa, because like this is, at this part of the save, this is what's interesting to me, and I think probably most interesting to you. We could take a look at my profile, see if that's changed anything, but we are into the AFC Champions League semi-finals. That's what it says there, GHG brain. It's right there, bro. Semi-finals. I'm quite pleased. You would hope that the board, a B and a B. Come on, lads. Come on. What's up with that? My profile says 60%. Nobody's come in for me. My contract is up in 9 months. So we're going to keep plugging away and doing what we do. No crazy transfer news. I've turned down some transfers and whatever. So nothing crazy going on that I need to update you about. We've got red card to deal with and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to play a bunch of games without you here. If something dramatic happens, like we lose all of these games and all of a sudden my job is on the line, then we'll come back for that and you'll probably see that in the title of the next video. But if you've enjoyed this, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new on episode 21 of a new save. My first FM24 save. Shout out to my patrons. We'll see you next time.